health, news, science, and the blogspot. Every medical student needs to have an interview, so here's a week's worth of things to help you look good in front of the panel. Health. Firstly, the first private company to run an NHS hospital claims it has cut waiting times, improved care, and delivered savings in its first 6 months. Due to lack of specialist services, patients with diabetes suffer an increased risk of amputation. A new strain of avian flu has jumped to harbour seals. Experts say this highlights the potential for pandemic flu to emerge from unexpected sources. A molecule that causes Alzheimer's could reverse the paralysis caused by MS. And finally, there is worry about the lack of screening in the UK in the areas with the highest rates of TB. News. US courts have ruled that stem cells used in treatments that are subject to more than minimal manipulation are to be classed as drugs and regulated as such. Homelessness is up by 25% over the last 3 years in the UK. If the trend continues, this could affect the number of related cases you witness when you become a doctor. And Taiwan has slashed its growth forecasts following recent contractions of its economy. The slump is believed to be due to decreased demand from Europe. Science. 2 new technologies involving spraying on cells are being developed. One involving spraying on cardiac cells to heal hearts, and the other spraying on skin cells to treat leg ulcers. 3 separate studies appear to confirm that the growth of tumours is driven by so-called cancer stem cells. And finally, the multi-billion-dollar Curiosity rover has landed safely on the surface of Mars. The blogspot. Finally, I just want to highlight a couple of your blogs that have stood out to me this week. The first is by Chris, on his look at genetic engineering procedures, and the second is by Laura, with her post on disease and social deprivation. Both of these blogs show some excellent promise, so have a look and leave a comment. Maybe next week I'll show off your blog. Until next week, take care.